Okay, good evening, everyone. I want to call this Applefest Advisory Committee meeting to order. And I'll start with getting an approval of the agenda. If I could get, is there anyone up for that? Emily and Christine. We have most of our members here, enough for a quorum, so we can continue on this time. Any declarations of pecuniary interest? None? And so we have the approval of the minutes from August 18th, and then we have the approval of the notes that we made on August 26th. We didn't have enough quorum, so we couldn't have a full-on meeting, but if everyone's read through that, if I can get a motion to approve those minutes. So we've got, should we do them together, or is it okay to do them both at the same time? Okay. And do you need it to take, because we have a live meeting, I was just thinking, do we need to take, usually we have a sheet that goes around that we check off whether we're here or not. Okay. Okay. So we're good. So, sorry, back to that. Do we have two? So we've got Sherry and, why can't I remember your name right now? It's bad. Bruce. See, I'm over 52. Sherry and Bruce for that. All in favor? Okay. Okay, so next we just have a progress update. I don't think we have even too much to discuss, but of course we have to call a meeting in order to discuss and approve what we did last time. So far we've got posters out. We have a few people sending in things. Did you want to give us a little update of what kind of response you're getting so far, Ben? Or
Yep. It's been pretty good. Got 6 entries. All really good social media coverage. Just looking at our website, we've had 239 views to the Applefest page in the last 7 days, which is, other than job opportunities, that's our highest viewed page in the last 7 days. We're on the radio. We're in the Northumberland News. Cogeco is picking us up, doing a little spot on Cogeco tomorrow, which will go out on their, obviously their television channel, but they have a very large digital media reach now. Yeah, we've done a few posters around town and throughout the community. I've picked up the golf gift card. The barbecue is coming in. It's all set to go. Renee's was really good about it. They had a $600 barbecue, and they're going to give it to us for $500. I think was Wayne picking up the prizes from the DBIA? Was that the idea?
I'll check with the folks to make sure, but I think that was
Okay. I don't have a problem doing it, but I didn't know where we left off with kind of that Sharp Road, or I guess industrial park package of prizes. I haven't done anything with that. Obviously, there's still tons of time, but I didn't know if someone else was kind of organizing that, or if you wanted me to kind of spearhead that one or not. Bay of Quinte Tourism is giving us quite a bit of press on this one, which is good as well. So it's out there in the region, in the community for sure. Obviously, it's not the same as what you guys normally do, but see, people still seem to be buying in, and it's going well.
good. Sounds good. And the Loyalists Drive, the industrial park, if you're able to, unless there's someone here who wants to, hit them up for prizes. I hate to make Ben do it. I mean, this is an odd year, right, where we're not doing our normal thing. We're not our normal swing of things. And I know we're not allowed to solicit prizes. So.
I don't mind doing it. I guess it's just I guess you can get like a nice prize from the barbecue sauce lady. Mrs. B's is out there. Kaylee's Cafe, I'm sure does gift cards.
Yeah, if you can just get a gift certificate pack, that would be good.
I just don't know what other
Well,
attractive places are at Vanderland. I'm sure does
Yeah.
gift cards.
Vanderland. There's a number of little ones out there.
What's the overall value, kind of? Again,
Did we talk about the value on that one? So where are we at? Let's talk about where we're at, and we can decide what we want to do with that one. So the downtown one is $1,000,
Yeah.
and that's from the DBIA. The barbecue is $500, right?
all we've said on the poster is it's a Loyalists Drive prize pack.
Okay, so we didn't say anything. So I'm just wondering what we've kind of spent so far. Presque Isle, were we getting 2 park passes?
Yeah.
And they're $125 each, or they're $150 each?
Tom was looking into that point. Is it 125?
It's $250. I'm sure they won't give us a deal. Golf package gift card. That was
It's
200.
done. Yep. And then the wine and dine as well. I haven't done anything with that yet either.
Okay, so do we want to put some values on those? 500 each, or is that too much?
The wine and dine probably doesn't need to be.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Even 100 for wine and dine, Brighton. Yeah, wine and dine, $100. Why don't we do $100 on the wine and dine, and how much for the Loyalists Drive prize pack? If you've got, I mean, you can easily get 5 different vendors there. Okay. Just see what you can get down there, and maybe some of them may want to, maybe some may not want to. I can't.
Well, I was planning on buying it all. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I wasn't looking for donations.
Well, Vanderlane might give you something. Who knows?
Yeah. Okay.
Brighton Tire. Yeah, there's a number of them down there. They may. I'm still going for the set of winter tires. I think that's a great prize pack.
Yeah, it saves someone a lot of money.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Brighton Water. So,
Okay. See what we can do.
Right. There's lots of variety down there. We'll be able to come up with something good. Okay.
And the wine and dine, were we going to just wait and see who won that and let them pick their restaurant of their choice? Or is it got to be a fixed?
I think that's actually kind of a good idea. Restaurant of their choice, we'll get them a $100 gift certificate. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
It has to be a Brighton restaurant, obviously.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Does that answer all your questions?
Yeah, I think that's it for me.
Okay. And then Christine, you had a question about deadline?
I did. Just on that, I just had a lady put on the Facebook page to ask when the fishing deadline was.
Yeah.
Just wondered if it was going to be Applefest weekend or.
Yeah, I'm just looking through all their promotions so far, and we've never really. All we've said is to wear red on September 26th. But I mean, Applefest would have been over that weekend, so I don't see the purpose in it.
So-
People may decorate that weekend though, like that Saturday if they have families with their.
Right.
Let's make it September 26th, the deadline, and people have
If
that
they
much
submit
time.
that following week, I'll still count them.
They may not get the promote, or they may not end up on social media. Well, we could, I guess, because we're going to pull winners. Yeah, that sounds good. We'll say September 26th, and we'll just kind of let them trickle in.
We're starting to get like a couple a day, so I would think we get quite a few.
Good. It's nice to see people participating. Okay. Is there anything else? We talked about entertainment. We talked about a lot of other things that are going on. I think some of the service clubs are doing things. I've seen information going around about that. Do we want to promote that ourselves by putting it up on our Applefest page? I think, did we put some of it up there already?
Some of it's on the Facebook page.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, do we need to have further discussion on any of that, any other ideas going around? If we hear of anything that's going on, we certainly can try to promote it a little bit, just for that weekend.
I'm doing something on my street, but not to be advertised.
Okay.
I'm doing a patio concert, for lack of a better word. I've taken the flyer that Ben made, and I made copies and dropped it off at each home on my street, and I added on the back what I'm doing down at the end.
What street do you live on, Bruce?
Yeah,
Is he?
yeah. So Emily's around the corner.
Yeah.
I have about 6 musicians coming. I said
Oh,
music
cool.
from 1 to 3, but we could go longer.
Yep.
I just told people, bring your lawn chair down and bring your own drinks and snacks, and we'll have some music going for 2 or 3 hours in the afternoon. I told musicians they can bring their families along, but not to bring a lot of people.
Yeah.
And even if everybody on my street came, there's 23 houses, so it's not going to get close to 100 anyways,
Yeah.
probably. So,
Yeah.
so people were excited actually, and they said that's a great idea. I'm in. I want to do that. Musicians. I said just for fun, and they said sure, that's no problem. So.
Yep. It is a good idea. I mean, yeah, we
Yeah.
can't really promote it too much. We don't
No.
want to you don't want to be flooded with people,
No.
obviously. We can only do what we can as a committee, but we certainly can encourage that sort of thing. People can do it in their own neighborhood.
Yeah. My street works out well because it's a cul-de-sac, and I live at the end.
Yeah, there you
So,
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works
But,
well.
I can't advertise. I don't want a bunch of cars on the street. And
Yeah, that's right.
I went to all my neighbors at the end first and told them before I put the flyers, will it bother you at all to? And I went, no, it'd be great.
Yeah.
Great to hear some music. And
Oh, that's good.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Okay, anything else that we have that we need to promote?
Would there be any interest in offering a high street stall to somebody like Cheer Farm so they could sell their apples? I mean, I know we can't have an official street sale, but rather than have people drive out of town, if they're in doing their grocery shopping, something like that.
I think what we run into, though, is that if we offer something to them, then we're not offering to everyone else. Because we're a committee of council, we're a committee who works on Brighton as a whole, we have to be careful that everything is open to everyone, right? And that's why, the street fair, it's so big because, it's just open to anyone. So if we offer that, we could get ourselves, in hot water with someone else. I think really what we want to do is promote what's going on in Brighton on that weekend, if anything, right? That Cheer Farms is open, that the farmers market is open, and that Brighton Speedway has something going on, and we can't bring them all into town. We have to just kind of promote
Right.
what's happening on that weekend, even though Applefest officially is not happening. Go ahead. Yeah.
In fact, Laura, the DBIA is working with Public Works to maybe have a few, just the shopkeepers in the main part, say from Division to Yonge Street, that we're working to just not to shut the street off, but use some of the parking spaces, and we're working with Public Works so people will still social distance, but if they're downtown, that maybe they would spend a little bit more time in the stores. It's not going to be for the whole day, just a couple of hours, and it's just to there again, bring some of the DBIA members that are not necessarily on Main Street to maybe just bring a table out, but it's nothing formal. It's there's going to be no advertisement, just within the group itself, more or less, so that if people are in town, that they might be able to just stop and kind of support some of the local downtown businesses.
Okay, and that's a DBIA initiative, though, too, right? So,
It's a DBIA, yeah, but it is a
Okay.
DBIA initiative, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I spoke to Cheer Farms and the other local orchards around the town to see if they were planning anything, Cricklewood and then Coates, and then as well as Dunnett's. And Cheer Farms is going to do their own thing at the farm this year, and is going to promote it on their website and Facebook page. So I said that I would link it to ours once they figured out. Same with Cricklewood and then Coates. They just have their regular orchard and their preserves and baked stuff as well.
Okay.
So, yeah, they
So-
have been spoken to about.
If anyone else gets anything, can we send it to you, Christine, and then you'll you'll put it up on the Applefest Facebook page to promote. So if anyone hears of anything going on, have them send it to Christine, or we can send it on her behalf. And then we're still promoting some of the items that are going on in Brighton, but we're not, pulling it all together in one big event. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, for the DBIA, I'll ask them what they want to promote, if they want to promote anything. Like I say, they don't want to make it a big draw to Main Street, so they might want to just leave that off. But,
Yeah,
Yeah, they just, there'll be other little things going around, so hopefully it'll just keep people in downtown for a little while. But they really don't want a whole lot of advertising on that. Like I said, just within the core themselves.
And whenever we hear someone doing something, we encourage them to wear red. I think it'd be kind of cool to drive into Brighton and everyone's got red on. It's just kind of a neat idea. So whatever is going on, we'll advertise it for them if they want, and we ask them to wear red, and we can kind of get something going still this year, even though we're not doing what we normally do.
This is leading to something else I wanted to ask. And I think it might tie in this year, but maybe in the future. My son Kyler's in third year at Loyalists in film production, and he has to do a proposal for a project he wants to do. He'll find out tomorrow whether he's chosen or not. But his idea, what he wants to do, is make a music video of Dennis Budgell's song Apples. And he's got a lot of great ideas already. So hopefully it gets picked. But he might do it anyways, even if he's not picked.
Yeah.
But I said, if you can make it that it's about Brighton and apples and Applefest, even though there's no Applefest to film this year, maybe we can use it in the future, even as part of the website. So he wanted me to ask where he can get, like I've been seeing on the website, I saw the Clan Shop, I think, picture there. And I showed him that's the kind of stuff you got to find. You can go around with your camera and film the storefronts.
Yep.
And I don't know if we can find out where the home displays. I guess there's no real addresses.
You can't really give them out, probably. You'd need permission.
Okay, well, but maybe we'll see if he can get a hold of some of those. Some of them look really good, and he can get some shots. He has this idea that to take my truck, my younger son in the back, just film of him throwing apples, and the people on their lawn that have these displays look like they're catching it. Somebody else will toss them an apple and catch it and take a big bite of it, and that kind of thing.
Good idea.
And another thing he wants to do, he wants to find, maybe you guys can help me, he wants to know somewhere he can get a whole bunch of apples really cheap, like deer apples or whatever, and our neighbor has an above ground pool, and he wants to put them all across the top of the pool and have people falling in slow motion back into the apples and things like that. So maybe, if we can tie that in this year or future years if he gets a good video.
And even like a place like Cheers or something like that, they may have some great things that you can film there. Even,
that's
like
what I told him.
related,
Cheers. I'm listing
or
to all these
Dunnets, or
places that.
the apple orchard there. And I don't know. I mean, we get apples for the lighthouse from Dunnets, right? At a pretty good price. So I think they would probably be the best people to go to.
Okay, I'll tell him that. He was wondering about that lighthouse, and I said, well, for a few seconds of a video to decorate that lighthouse with apples, I imagine it's a big job.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, as I told him.
Yeah.
He said, can we get that lighthouse?
4 hours.
I said, no, I think that'd be too much.
We might have pictures. We have pictures that he could maybe somehow
That's what-
cut in with from other years.
Yeah, where on the website? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
On the
contact you.
Facebook page, there's a lot of stuff there too. That.
So hopefully he'll be picked. And what happens if you're not picked? Then you become a crew for somebody who was picked.
So, well, it'd be cool if he wants
Yeah.
to do it. I mean, I think all of us would be willing to help him wherever we can. But
Okay.
it's a great idea, and it'd be a great promotion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Anyone else on any of that stuff? Questions about what we're doing? Ideas? Okay. And then number 2, we have the Wear Red on Saturday. I mean, I don't think there's much to talk about that. But we can certainly, maybe now's the time where we take our picture to promote the Wear Red on Saturday. How about that? Everyone game for that? Where should we take this picture?
Not in here.
This is the worst room to take a picture. We
how are you going to handle the prizes, the draw for the?
Well, for sure, video. So you can do it like video they have.
Mhm.
Yeah. So whether the committee wants to be part of that, we can do it at we do it at the brief meeting, or we can do it for that, or whatever. Yeah, I mean, unless we met right after that, that would be sometime.
Well, maybe not everybody has to be there, just the people who are going to pick the names and.
Do you want these sheets handed in, Tom,